Hello YouTube friends. I wanted to give a quick update on the Seahorse Fry, who are about 2 weeks old now. I did make a couple of changes. I added a porous sponge into the hang on the back power filter so that there was good flow, but it was still capturing some of the larger particles that were passing through. And with this setup, the sponge does go on the bottom. Once that's set, I decided to go ahead and swap out the little sponge I was using on the intake and use something that was bigger and more porous. And this worked out really well. Not only did it increase the flow, but it prevented the babies from sticking because there was more space between the edge and the actual pull of the intake. And also it prevented clogging because brine shrimp wasn't getting stuck. You can see there are quite a few of them still, and now that they're hitching more, it's getting a little bit easier to count them, even though I still don't have an exact number. It's right around the 100 mark, which is pretty incredible for the 2-week period. Usually those first 2 weeks are the most critical and when you lose the most seahorses. If you look very carefully, you could see some of them have reddish or pinkish bellies. That's from the food that they're eating. I'm feeding them right now mostly newly hatched baby brine shrimp, as well as some shrimp or hatched out shrimp that I have enriched with my own version of green water that I make. There you can see that reddish belly there. There's that sponge in the background, and notice that the fry are not getting stuck on there, and even the times that they get close enough that they are attracted by the pull, they're able to pull themselves off. There's another example of them. They're getting pretty close to that sponge, but it's not a problem, and I think that's been really helpful. When you see the fry swimming around, it looks like they're in a very turbulent current. Right now I'm using an Aqua Clear 70 filter with a swapped out impeller from a 30, and it seems to be a good amount of flow to keep the seahorses alive. Thanks for watching. Hope to give you an update next week. Take care.